Rigathi Gachagua, Matiang'i, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Natembeya were attacked in Chwele, Bungoma County. They have been having a political tour against President William Ruto. Welcome back to our channel. Press the subscribe button for more news bulletins on Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending bulletins. Goons are said to have attacked Rigathi Gachagua and his whole opposition team that was having a political rally against William Ruto immediately after their rallies in Bungoma County. Rigathi Gachagua aims at bringing in a very strong and profound opposition that will send President William Ruto home. This is after the strongest opposition team joined the government that has ever been, that is Raila Odinga and ODM. On the pictures we can see his cars vandalized, the windscreens are all damaged. Now Lawyer Ndegwa stated that their convoy was actually hijacked when they were en route to Kitale, and during the incident they were stoned, forcing them to flee to safety. They were under heavy attacks and the goons were state-sponsored. It was a serious attack to an extent that they said goons were firing gunshots directly to their convoy. You can actually see in the pictures the windscreens are totally damaged beyond repair. Were they aiming at actually assassinating Rigathi Gachagua? Now, Senator Oroba actually made a confession that the goons were actually hired by the government and had knives to surpass the meeting and the crowd populated to receive Rigathi Gachagua. Others were actually assisted by the police officers, with other goons having stones throwing at Rigathi Gachagua and his whole opposition team. We all know that Bungoma belongs to none other than Wetangula, and it is actually speculated that Wetangula is the one who sponsored the goons to attack Rigathi Gachagua and his whole opposition team. Why do you think Rigathi Gachagua was actually attacked in Bungoma? Is it a level of intimidation to actually back him off from taking over as the opposition leader? Because Rigathi Gachagua is actually taking over Western, and this is giving Ruto sleepless nights. Ruto has focused his support from Western. So if Western region is gone, Natembeya merges forces, the all merge alliance with Rigathi Gachagua. Where does this leave William Ruto? We have seen the Western region all on board. Kakamega was on board with Rigathi Gachagua. Luanda was also on board with Rigathi Gachagua. They are slowly merging their support for Rigathi Gachagua. So assuming they succeed in bringing Western region on board, where does this leave William Ruto come 2027? Rigathi Gachagua actually has a massive supporter turnout. They all came out to embrace the narrative one term by Rigathi Gachagua. And the big question is, do you think the government can actually manage to intimidate Rigathi Gachagua against unifying Western region to have one support marched behind one presidential candidate come 2027? Is Rigathi Gachagua giving William Ruto sleepless nights with the one-term narrative, let alone the one-term narrative, visiting Western region and taking over support with the massive turnout to merge their alliance with Rigathi Gachagua? Yet Ruto depends fully on Western for support come 2027. Where does this leave William Ruto? Well, leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending bulletins. JD Ishmaels.